She's the heiress party girl who's coined phrases like, that's hot,
That's hot. That's hot.
sliving,
The theme is sliving, so we have a whole sliving theme.
and BFF.
BFF.
So it's no surprise she turned up to our interview with her BFF. Paris, it's so lovely to see you again.
You too.
And you've brought a friend.
Yes, my BFF, little diamond baby.
She looks like she rules the roost.
She is the queen.
Diamond Baby isn't the only little critter Paris has spent her time with lately. She's been hanging out with her zoo fam at Australia Zoo.
Crikey, Paris. This is where we keep the snakes.
That is so crikey.
We know you for that term, that's hot. The Irwins are known for the word crikey. Have you had that enter your vocabulary now?
Yeah, on set we were saying it, so I was learning the Aussie lingo.
So you know now what the word crikey means?
Yes, it's like the Australian version of that's hot.
She's spruiking takeout, but Paris is no stranger to the kitchen, showing off her chops in the recent series Cooking with Paris. Now, if I was to go to your place for dinner, what would you cook me? What's your specialty?
My infamous sliving lasagna. It's my grandmother's recipe, and it's delicious.
I'm not sure of the exact measurement of what you're supposed to do, but this is what I do every time. Just go like, oh no, oh no.
Diamond Baby just made a gurgling kind of sound when you mentioned the lasagna. Has Diamond Baby had a bit of that lasagna?
Yes, she loves lasagna. She loves eating everything except for dog food.
Since the early noughties, Paris has been the authority on pop culture, deciding what was in, what we wore, and who would be the next big thing.
I wouldn't be here today if it hadn't been for her introducing me to the world.
She even takes credit for inventing the selfie. You have almost 19 million followers on Instagram. What effect do you think social media is having on young kids?
You know, I think in some ways it could be very toxic. I can't imagine being, 12, 13 years old and seeing these beauty standards that are not real and using the filters all the time. And it's just, I don't know, I think it's just not really good for someone's mind at that age.
We remember your very first trip to Australia, those images of you walking along Bondi Beach with your completely unknown friend, Kim Kardashian. What do you think those two young women would think of the grown-up Paris that you've become, and what do you think Kim would think of the woman that she's become now?
We are both very proud of the women that we've become and have worked so hard building our empires, and it's exciting because we've known each other since we're little girls, so I just feel so happy every time one of us succeeds at something.
Tell me about that friendship today.
I love her. We've known each other our whole lives, and I was really flattered when she said that. It made me really happy.
In the 2020 documentary This Is Paris, Hilton gave us a glimpse into the contrast between the real woman and the Paris Hilton character we've come to know.
This is Paris Hilton.
No, this is.
Do you think that people underestimate you?
If they don't know me, definitely, because I've just, played that character from The Simple Life for so long in the public eye.
I always love being underestimated because I love proving people wrong. And I'm not a dumb blonde. I'm just very good at pretending to be one.
Paris went public with the abuse she suffered at Provo Canyon School, a treatment centre for troubled teens. Now, along with other survivors, she's campaigning for legislation to protect kids in the same system.
Verbally and emotionally, physically abused me.
Screaming at me all the time.
Right.
Strangling, locking me in a room.
I was never planning on telling that story because it was just something that was so painful to talk about, but now it's made such change, and it's, I've changed laws and now taking this to a federal level, so I just feel proud of the woman I am and what I've been through and how strong I am.
You held on to it for a very long time. What was it that made you decide to speak out?
I couldn't sleep at night knowing that this was still happening, and I knew that I needed to use my voice. And I thought to myself, maybe God went through this and gave me this gift so one day I could be the one to save these children.
Does it feel like this has altered your path?
Yes, 100. I feel that this is now my legacy and something that is my mission in life and something that really has deep meaning and that I'm going to continue fighting until change is made. I am going back to Washington, D.C. next week for our new bill, which is Stop Institutional Child Abuse. Hundreds of survivors are coming to meet us there and going to speak to the legislators and senators and hopefully pass this bill because change needs to be made. This is human rights for children.
So how have your experiences at Provo Canyon School in particular changed the person that you are today?
They're so abusive, verbally, mentally, physically, where it's affected me in so many ways in my life where it's hard for me to trust people or open up. I've had severe PTSD and nightmares. It's something that I've thought about every day and will probably the rest of my life. And even though I'm healing and talking about it and helping others, it's something that I think just will stick with you forever because it's impossible to forget.
That trauma followed Paris into adulthood and into a string of problematic and often dangerous relationships.
Give me a kiss right now.
Apologize. I'm playing Tomorrowland. He needs to chill out. I'm sick of this shit. Done.
But finally, that all seems to be in the past. Congratulations are in order.
Thank you.
You recently got married.
Yes.
And I feel like we followed your dating journey for a long time. What was different about Carter?
He's just so kind and sweet and loyal and has amazing family values. And he works hard. He's so funny. He's just my perfect match. Like, I feel like I was meant to be with him.
I'm the luckiest guy in the world, aren't I?
Yes.
You're supposed to say I'm lucky, too.
Well, Paris, it's so lovely to see you again, and congratulations on the really important work that you are doing. And it's so lovely to see you so happy.
Thank you. I have a present for you as well. My favorite color.
Zookeeper Lisa. Look at that. I will wear those with pride.
I love it.
Where's the hat?
Yeah, where's the hat?
The hat's downstairs. I actually wore it on a walk this morning. It's a Paris trucker hat. You don't get one of those and
I
not
don't
do something
believe
with
it.
it.